2. So let's take 4. My first epic rant was a lot more. Galaxy Samsung S8, right? Or Samsung Galaxy S8. I don't like the new update. Nonetheless, so this is the American dream. This is the life of a typical American in a nutshell. A child is birthed, from birth to 4 to 5 years old. A child is being raised by a parent, both parents, no parents, and then at 4 to 5, the child is going to public educational system, either preschool, kindergarten. And so for 8 hours a day, I guess after from first grade, 8 hours a day, a child is going to school. So from 5 to 6, a child is going to school 8 hours a day. Well, there's not too much homework in first grade and such, but the thing is, okay, 8 hours of the day, a child sleeps. So we're already accounted for 16 hours. Well, not including transportation, not including school work, hygiene, and so so school in itself takes 10 hours. So we're already talking about 18 hours. Then there are 6 hours there. Well, let's talk about the homework. So, another hour or two. And then there's 4 hours that, unless the parents are actually doing homework with that kid, right? But ever since World War II, the government realized, well, hey, we've only been taxing half the population, and so we're sending mommy to work too. And so the stay-at-home mom started becoming obsolete, especially here in 2017. Anyways, so the government is raising our kids. Well, from 17 to 18, a child graduates and they're told to go to college. And how are they going to pay for college? Well, they take out student loans. And sometimes parents co-sign their student loans. Either way, the students are taking out loans higher than their pay grade, higher than they can afford. And so they're already indebted to the system. So once they get indoctrinated into the system, they're already becoming participants in a system, which is debt. It's a system of debt. This is crony capitalism. And then we're being fed this American dream. Well, yeah, you need to go to college and so you can have a good job and have the 3 cars in the driveway, the white picket fence, the McMansion, and all that crap. Well, student loan debt in itself, so kids are taking out student loan debt, then they're taking out auto loans because they need to have a car or something like that. They're already taking out more money than they can afford to pay back, and so they're paying back a bunch of interest till their 40s. And we're talking about teenagers, and in their 40s, they're finally paying off the interest from their stupid debts. And not only that, then, we're sold this American dream of buying a house and everything, well, with a 30-year mortgage. And so we're talking about from let's just say 20 to 50, just financial maneuverability is out the window. This is how they keep us slaves, people. Excuse me. And that's the whole indoctrination system. And the thing is that, why do you need money in the first place? Like, to buy more things? What do things get you? Okay, they get you noticed, and I'm not saying you can't have toys or anything like that. Not being like all stupid like that. No, I'm not saying that money is bad. What I'm saying is that the system is corrupt, and if you can't see the essential blueprint, because I could have delved off into more directions than the ones I just jumped into. it's all about debt slaves. And the thing is that the white man is the best kept slave because he doesn't even realize he is a slave. And the thing is that he makes the majority of the middle class. The middle class is the majority taxpayer. Pays the majority of the taxes. And that's the whole thing is the higher echelon doesn't care about race or ethnicities or anything like that. If one is enlightened, one is accepted. It's all about divide and conquer. And that's the thing is, a lot of people measure themselves just on the debt that it can accrue. And that's pretty much what it's come down to, is debt is another form of money. And our money is based off of that anyways, because when the Federal Reserve creates money, it's out of thin air. It's not backed by anything. It's just like the expanding universe theory, where there's a man blowing up a balloon with pennies on it, but there is no equation for the man blowing up the balloon. The magic hand doesn't exist. And the thing is, and people just let that fly over their heads. The thing is that when the Fed creates money, the way the money is created is because the government makes promissory notes that they create bonds, and then the government sells those bonds and to other nations, and so people buy our debt. This is crony capitalism. The thing is that capitalism works because it's revolving debt. But the thing is that the whole economy it's supposed to be trickle up or trickle down, but it's actually trickling up because us poor people, like myself, when I make an auto payment, well, that's because I had to take out a loan, and so I'm actually paying interest on that money, and I'm paying the bank interest, but I'm also paying that MFer that has the ability to keep copious amounts of money in the bank and to collect interest. I'm paying someone else's interest, and that's why it's trickle up. And as soon as money is created, it's already siphoned up. But what do I know? I'm just a high school dropout, was an infantryman, and got kicked out of 3 colleges in 2 years, and been to 4 colleges in 5 years. I don't know anything now.